Good evening. Welcome. Songs from the back porch this evening. Backyard. They're really awkward today. It's nice to be here though. I'm glad to be playing songs today. I'll just wait and see if anybody comes on before I start. Always feels really awkward if there's nobody here. I'm in my pajamas. I'm not quite sure what this is. My daughter is visiting and she bought me 3 of these dresses at a thrift store in California. They were in the pajama section. We can't figure out like what they're all about. With the ribbons, you can't tell if they were like for a choir or if they were for lounging. 3 different prints, but they're all like exactly the same. We call them our cult dresses. No offense intended by that, but we could just kind of picture a bunch of people wearing these matching garments. Thank you for being here. This is going to be a little bit shorter of a show today because we have a date with the deer. So I have to sign off a little bit early. But thanks for being here, if you're here. I think I'm going to start by reading this prayer that's been kind of carrying me through the last little bit here in the last week. It's from this beautiful deck of cards. This is the cover of it, Sacred Rebels. The artwork is exquisite. And I pulled this card the other day, Faith in the Process. And so I'm just going to read the prayer that was at the end of that card. And it has helped me a lot, and I hope that it helps you too. Hello, Nicholas. Good evening. I now ask that all disappointing experiences of the past that have led me to believe that life is not trustworthy or that faith is a silly or immature way to deal with life be released from my mind, body, and heart. I ask for help to accept that I can and will attract all that is needed into my life at the perfect time and in the perfect way. I ask to be empowered to absolutely receive all that can assist me with gratitude and without shame or guilt. In doing so, I dedicate myself to be a clear, loving, open channel for the flow of life. I know the benefit in doing so is not limited to me, but will flow so that life can benefit others through me. I trust in this now through unconditional love, so be it. Hi, Sunny. Yeah, it's a beautiful prayer. This is a really beautiful deck of cards. This is the other card that I pulled with it. See how beautiful that is? All of her deck is just like so pretty. Okay, so I'm starting today with this song I wrote 4 days ago, and since I recorded it on that day, I haven't played it since. So, hey Shannon. So so it's a little, so this is like a little practice of it, but I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it, and hope that you feel it too. I love that you are here. Hi, Donnell. I'm so glad to see these names, and I know your faces, see your faces in my mind. Trucky's here. He's burrowed into the tall grass. Looks like we're gonna have another visitor out here.
Hey, Mom.
Yes?
YouTube on the computer is not working.
I'm sorry to hear that. Can you ask one of your sisters to assist you? Because I cannot get up right now. Ask Emma or Opal to help you. Please do that. Sorry. Hey, Allie. I'm glad you guys are here. All right, so yeah, this song's called Thunderous Heart. The lady stands her ground. The roots come to the air. I hear the adjurations of the sensitive ferns from the hill. She assures me with dark spiraled seeds. With the appearance of the artist who paints roses on my cheeks. I'm trying to reframe a thunderous heart. Feel it as protection, but it's hard. Mullen babes are springing right from the stone. They're offering the valley a strong set of lungs. The top of the Ohio rolls easy, there's chaos below. I walk in a different way when I pray it out loud as I go. I'm trying to reframe thunderous heart. Feel it as mildness, but it's fucking hard. Downtown is not a ghost town. I don't mind what they say. 'Cause I always find a familiar face. Slip down the alley, give a song of trying to reframe this thunderous heart. Feel its grace. Won't always be hard. Sorry, I got a little distracted with this cuteness laying next to me. Yeah. Thanks, Truby. This is the dark spiraled seed from the song. Yeah, that song's mostly came to me about a month ago, or maybe a little bit more than that. I was walking by the river. Thanks, Shannon. And actually our power had been out for like a day and a half, and I got a chance to get out on my own. I went to go get pizza for everybody, so I went downtown and I was down by the river, and my heart was beating out of my chest as it has been, and so I felt all these little assurances that I was not gonna just like suddenly fall over. And one of them was this little spiraled seed pod. So I wrote that down. I wanted to give thanks for the little reassurances. I also saw some nice friends downtown that day. 3, in fact, which was nice. I hadn't planned on running into people, but I did, and that's always a blessing. So, yeah, thunderous heart. Since I've got my sistren on the line here, I'll play this song. I did make a short list for tonight. So, Judith, thanks for being here. Thanks everybody for being here. I always have to remember how I think we were. Yeah, we were, absolutely, because we were, and your story's to be continued for me, I think. But I remember because I was leaving voicemails for Sunny as I was walking, and I saw a beautiful groundhog, and he was just walking like right next to me the whole time in this one stretch. And then, sorry, I'm distracted by wildlife right now. I apologize in advance. Like, really hard not to be. And then I found a locust branch. There were big storms and more blowing in. And I found this beautiful locust branch with the leaves on it. So I brought it home, and it's dried, and it's hanging in my room. And it still smells so good. It smells like locust leaves and rain, even though it's all dried out. Anyway. Stay out of the fire, my sister. Come meet me on the steps after dark. We'll let the heat of the day radiate and warm us through in new ways. The concrete's been drinking up the sunshine. We'll find the light with our sense of touch. Feel out these ways of living. living that are opening us up to love. Blessed be the subtle burn of the fire. Blessed be the slowing down of the sun. Blessed be the soft shine of the light we retain for rolling through the shadows together. That's tea, buddy. Distracted again by the wildlife. This evening belongs to the hammer. The God of thunder strikes hard on the sky. Vibrations of light douse our hearing. Sunny song be a lantern tonight. This companion way will always be open. The stoop will hold hearts in the deep. The rainfall rolls off the sunflower leaves and meets up with the waters of your skyward cheeks. Blessed be the subtle burn of the fire. Blessed be the slowing down of the sun. Blessed be the soft shine of the light we retain for rambling through the shadows together. Blessed be the soft shine of the light we retain for rolling through the shadows together. Bumblebee. Can you hear all the birds? They're getting excited about the evening time. Let's see. Okay. I never play this song, so I think I'm gonna try it. I don't know. I don't, there's something a little, I don't know. It's funny, I don't ask for feedback on my songs very much because I feel like I'll be really sad if somebody's like, yeah, that's really awkward. Like, so I'm not going to ask for your feedback on it. It's more about the words, I guess, you know? I can't remember how to play. Oh yeah. Okay, I think this is it. No. There it is. Okay. This one is called Ma. And just since I'm like sitting in the environment of it, feel like I should sing it. Plus, it's about that time. So, yeah. Alright. She carries her vessel out to the yard, pours a red circle round the roots, and makes her oblations to the morning fire. She soils the soil, bleeds from her eyes, her sights are changing with the ocean and sky where she's found her sanctuary. Whoa, the blood, sweet like cordial, the swoon, pomegranate on the tongue, flowing over the petals of the rose on her altar. The blood of the mothers. She bathed her sweet lover and anointed him well with the essence of a Red Sea she poured from her shell. Her love is a heavy one, broken open to the light. The tides come in, the tides go on out. It gives and receives, and opens her mouth to the song where she's found her sanctuary. Oh, the blood, sweet like cordial, a swoon, pomegranate on the tongue, flowing over the petals of the rose on her altar. The blood of the mothers. Water still comes from the spring where she stands in the garden on a hillside with a bucket in her hand. Do you want to ask her again for to balance your scales? She's been blamed for the fall, blamed for the doubt. She's shedding like a snake from the inside to out, and in this power she's found her sanctuary. Oh, the blood, sweet like cordial, the swoon, pomegranate on the tongue. I do, Sunny. Flowing over the petals of the rose on her altar. The blood of the mothers. I do still have the cordial. Come have a sip. And there's hummingbirds all darting around and so many little birds and tons of butterflies right now. That's really nice. And tons of stingers. Lots of different stingers out. The mint's flowering, so when the mint flowers, it's like they all go to that. All the wasps and like all the different kinds of stinging bugs like to go over there. All right, that one was called Ma. Just wanted to acknowledge it. I kind of remembered that song, and I just don't ever. They make it nice. Make it good. I can't remember what I did last week at all, and so I apologize if there's any repeats. I didn't write it down, and I don't think I listened to playback or anything. And I didn't do a draw, I don't think either. I think I just played. But I don't know if you can see back here. This isn't my big poke area, but there's a beautiful red, so red even the leaves are red, poke tree back there. So I'm gonna sing poke song. I'd love to take you over to Lady Phytolacca and the beautiful poke bower, but I don't get service over there, so you could kind of just have to be here for that, for that experience. This is another little wild section. Some blue vervain and skullcap over there, and lemon balm and comfrey, mallow, and lots of thistles. I haven't weeded forever. I haven't been feeling up for anything like that. And that's kind of what happened last summer. So I think my garden, 2 summers now, they're just teaching me surrender. Yeah, that's what's up. Anyway, this is lettuce and Swiss chard and tomatoes and thistle and lots of other overgrown things. And this is, I know you know that plant, white sage, and they're growing really nicely. All the new growth coming out. I'm really excited about that. I feel like a goddess in this dress that we can't figure out. Is it pajamas? Is it for choir? Is it from a community where everybody dressed the same? I don't know. There's 3 of them. So whoever comes over can put on their matching. The fabric's different, but the ribbons, like the whole thing is the same. There's a downy woodpecker over there. And there's some, what is that? Chickadees. Okay. So, anyway, all that ramble for beautiful poke. This is poke song. Out under the poke trees, spying on the thunder moon, sky he spoke of mercy through his moon mouth to me and you. Rhythmic talk of owls speak a hopeful communication. A stand of red-stalked beauties offer us gifts of health and poison. Life battled with despair, but I'd like to change my ways. Go about life dancing, kissing the cheek of all my days. One after another, the limbs come a-swinging down. They swoop me up and hold me close and gently set me down. At the feet of the old man who came up to check on me. Will this be the last time I sit with him by the lemon tree? Well, I've been tangling with sadness, but I'd like to change my ways and go about life dancing, kissing the cheek of all my days. Five stars within 5 circles fell from the shuffling hands. And I don't mind being poor, sweet Lord, but keep me strong to take a stand. Well, I've carried close my woes, and I'd like to change my ways and hold life close for dancing days. Hold life close for dancing, kissing the cheek of all my days. Sorry, I think we lost service for a minute. I don't know for how long. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how long I've been playing. I have to take off a little early tonight because we live really close to this big, beautiful park called Ogilvie, and there's a whole huge herd of deer who live. It's a huge park, and they're safe there. There's no hunting there and stuff. There are so many. There have to be. I don't know. There's a lot of deer. And every evening they go to this one part of the park and they just walk right up to you. So we cut up some apples and we're gonna go. We went the other day spontaneously and we just had some like little, I forgot we had like a bag of something. But we stopped and they were like, they just like get all over you. They're like licking and being all cute in your face. And it's really nice to be able to be so close to the deer. So the kids really wanted to go see them again this evening. So it's getting to be that time. And then they move on, like at a certain point they just like move on. So if you miss the window, then you miss the deer. Yeah, it's super nice. They're so gentle and strong and beautiful. It's a really nice energy to be around. So I think I'm just gonna do one more maybe. And gosh, I feel like all the songs sound the same. Oh, I'm glad. I'm so glad. Nicholas. Thanks. In fact, you know what, maybe I'm just gonna leave it at that. And then I'll continue on with my list next week and get back to doing the draw. I've been doing the draw anytime I play now, which is nice. I played out locally, I don't know if it was maybe the week before, yeah, like 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks ago. And I did the draw for that whole 3 hours and it was so nice. It was so nice. So I'll leave you with some prayers on smoke, rising up to the setting sun. Oh wow, it's really pretty clouds. Mugshot. Oh, it was at Later Gator. It was at Later Gator I played. Oh, and I played that Mugshots. I did it there too. That was nice. Can't see the smoke, but it's there. And I'll leave you this. My daughter kind of passed this to me. She's been cleaning out her stuff while she's here. And she said that she thought maybe this was a talking stick that somebody gave her. So I will leave you with the deep peace of the green garden, and tonight, the deep peace of the still night. Everybody be safe out there. Take care of yourselves. Eat well, drink well, and be careful. thoughtful. Instead of being careful, I'm just going to say, be really thoughtful about yourself and your body temple and all of the walking cathedrals of light that are the other body temples around you. Think about everybody, and I'll see you next week. Love you. Yeah, my thunderous heart is much more still now. Thanks for reminding me.